Hey, 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 beautiful twin flames. I am sending you so much warmth and love from Australia. And if you haven't got a cuppa yet, why not? Go and get one. You ready? We're going to pause the video so you can go and get a cuppa. Ready? I think I stuffed that one up because I blinked. Sorry. Ready? We can do it again. Ready? Pause. Okay, I'm being silly as always, and I think it's really good at this time to be silly because on social media somewhere I caught two words which I didn't want to see, and those two words may have been Mercury retrograde. And if you know anything about Mercury retrograde, which I like to sometimes call Mercury and Gatorade, because it's as if it just kind of had too much of some sort of power drink, then you'll know what I mean. So at this time, you may have tests kind of from the universe coming back again, as in the universe might say, well, you know that ex that you thought you didn't like anymore? Are you sure you really don't like them? Because we might just bring them back and see if you do like them and annoy you completely. Or you know how you used to get annoyed when that picture used to fall off the wall and you had to go to the hardware store and, you know, buy a nail and fix it yourself, and well, maybe we'll just make that picture fall off again and test you and see if you can bear it all over again. And your computers or your technology may be going crazy. The internet might be playing up. Those kinds of things. Whatever you do, don't sign any contracts and do not have unprotected sex. That was from Harry. Harry told me to say that. So I do apologize. So this is an urgent twin flames message because I can feel the energies are tough. I can feel divine feminine kind of, I don't know, I'm not going to say pretending she's okay, but feeling like she sort of feels okay, and then she's like, no, I'm not okay, and then she is okay, and then she's not okay, and then divine masculine, I really, really don't know what's going on with the collective with divine masculine, because some of them are being very silent. So the cards are going to tell us, let's take a look at divine feminine, and then we'll go to the masculine and we'll go back and forth how we do. And I'll try and keep it as light as light and fun as I can, depending on what the cards say. Because if the cards are bringing doom and gloom, we might not be able to laugh, because that might be a bit cynical, hey? Alrighty, divine feminine. You're hoping that your divine masculine has his eye on the prize. And you're the prize, of course. You see this man? He's got laser vision, and he's beaming out this laser vision. Trying to find you. Do you know why I'm laughing? I actually saw a really funny meme, and it was I don't know, it was all these people running on the beach, and behind on the beach there was this massive cat with lasers coming out of its eyes, and it's like it said up the top, you know, how you thought 2020 was going to be, as in the year 2020, and how it really is. And there's this big massive cat, you know, with lasers and all these people running and screaming. So I've just got this, can you imagine this guy with laser beams? Divine feminine wants him to have laser vision for her, but in a good way, not in a scary cat way. That meme was really funny. It made me laugh for a little bit longer than I should have, I think. So divine feminine, what are you thinking about right now? Oh dear. Oh dear. Divine Feminine. Oh, I knew this was going to happen today. How can I joke around when this is happening? All right. Let's try and move into the energy and then out of the energy. How about that? All right. Some of you are feeling mentally exhausted. Okay. Even though you're willing to talk to your divine masculine, if he comes in, some of you are too mentally exhausted to even probably have a conversation with your divine masculine. And this is because you've been through this transformation in the recent past. You know, you've had some extra knowledge or something being brought to you. And for some of you, you're getting out of a marriage or a partnership. Perhaps some of you also have some sort of legal obligation to children, or I don't know. I feel like, you know, some of you are perhaps mothers, and you have a legal obligation to children or to a current partner or husband or something. But it hasn't been much fun in the recent past. There's been a little bit of ego happening in that climate, in that relationship. And you're thinking about this. You're thinking about sometimes, you know, I just get exhausted and you kind of don't want to deal with it. You know, you literally feel like, I'm saying feel, and this is in the thinking space, but I feel like you're thinking, and I think you're feeling. You know what I mean? It's like your thinking space and your feeling space are coming together at this time. And it's annoying because you have this ideal that you want everything to work out. You know, hopefully divine masculine's thinking about me, and yet all this crap's going on in your own life. And it doesn't have to be big stuff. It can just be like, you know, every day I get up and it's mundane and I have to make the kids sandwiches and I have to, you know, make sure I call my mum or my friend or my this and that. And you know, it's like this mundane feeling. It's like there's no real emotional fulfillment in the thinking space, which is weird. All right. So your divine masculine, I just want to get these bottom of the deck energies. Wow. He's also feeling sad. In the recent past, he was dreaming, you know, in this dreamy state, wishing and hoping for the twin flame. You know, emotionally he wants it to work out. And he's looking at what his current life is and realizing that here's the Two of Cups missing, and that's you and him together, right? So then he knows that the world situation is crazy, but he also has hope for the world now. He's thought about it a lot and he's got this hope. But he too is either still chained to an addiction or a current partnership or something here which negates the twin flame journey, which takes away from the twin flame journey. Okay, so there's something toxic in his life that he needs to get rid of. So it's kind of like this mirroring going on here. Divine masculine's got something toxic in his life that he still needs to get rid of, and divine feminine's got this kind of tower moment, or this this drama that's going on. Do you see? It's kind of mirroring. They go hand in hand here. You know, and this is like Mercury retrograde. Put them together and look what you get. I shouldn't laugh, but it's annoying. It's annoying because both twin flames have come so far, but there's still this kind of deceptive energy that's going on. And from the other deck, we also have, you know, divine masculine, feeling exhausted in the recent past, and divine feminine feeling it in the current situation of now, mentally exhausted. Perhaps she's giving out too much, giving of herself too much, which actually blocks the heart chakra. So you need to stop doing that, divine feminine. If you're doing too much and you need to go and lay down, go and lay down. If you need a day off of work, have a day off of work. Divine masculine is currently recompensing people as well. I haven't even got to his thinking space yet. This is just the bottom of the deck energy. Some of these cards fell out as I was shuffling. You know, he's had to win a few arguments himself, which is mirroring divine feminine, who's also had some BS going on a little bit. Nothing major, just a bit. You know, people at this current time can be quite annoying to deal with, because people are coming from their ego, and divine feminine and masculine trying not to be in their ego, but there's all these people around them that are, and then there's the current world situation, and so it makes it difficult, because sometimes you just literally feel like that you want to give up. You know, it's like, how come I have to be all of these positive things when the rest of the world is like batshit crazy, and I'm trying to be rainbows and unicorns and marshmallows and butterflies and all those fun things, and the rest of the world's going, you know. Turn off the news. That's my big tip for today. Harry says, turn off the news forever. Don't listen to it. I will get into divine masculine in a sec, but what we tell ourselves in a mental capacity is so important. If you tell yourself you're going to have a shitty day, guess what you're going to bring to you? If you tell yourself you're going to have a great day, guess what you're going to bring to you? Alright? So if you're watching the news, or if you're going on social media and looking at negative things, just as an example, it's going to make you feel, whatever you put in here ends up in your feeling space. Okay? It's kind of the reason why we say that children shouldn't watch horror movies, or, you know, films that are 18 plus or M15 plus, or whatever, you know, the age is, because their mind can't cope with it. And it's the same with adults. If you're going to continually feed this negativity in, and this is literally divine feminine having mental conflict here, what she tells herself mentally right now is going to be very important. And divine masculine has just come out of this energy, so they were mirroring one another. Remember, he opened up his heart space. Divine feminine also needs to open up her heart space and ignore those mental messages that are coming from the outside world, and they're perhaps coming from her inner world as well, where she tells herself she's not good enough, it's never going to happen, you know, the whole worrying thing. She needs to stop that, which is of course easier said than done. In the thinking space of divine masculine, he never feels left out in the cold recently, because divine feminine comes in to greet him all the time when he needs her. There he is looking for warmth, and there she is. There she is. Despite what's going on in her life, and he's thinking, has been thinking, again, this is very interesting. Just let me show you this, because I think it's interesting. You know, this world situation kind of sadness makes divine masculine realize what he's missing, right? And then we have this in the recent past, all this emotion here, and there's 2 cups missing out of the 10, and it's the 2 of cups again. So he knows the only thing missing in his life, and this is in his thinking space, is divine feminine. Wow, that's really beautiful. That's a beautiful energy to be in. Knowing that, if you've got all the other stuff, he may have a beautiful family, he may have a beautiful home, he may have beautiful children, he may have beautiful car, he may have beautiful everything. But the thing that he wants the most is his divine feminine. Very beautiful. That's where the heart chakra opens up. And remember, we need to keep it open with all the people in our life. Okay, so divine feminine is feeling I love this. I'm waiting for daddy to come home. Is this sexy energy, she's like, yeah, he's my daddy. But I also want to nurture him. You know what I mean? She's like, I could still be the mother of his children, but yeah, he's my daddy. So it was this passionate and loving energy together in the feeling space. It's really cute. She also says, I feel like this toxicity that goes on in the 3rd dimensional reality is the block. And for some divine feminine, they also feel like their divine masculine is working too much. He's always working. He's always got this addiction in the way, or this karmic situation in the way. And she wants to turn this up the right way. And she doesn't know how to do it. She doesn't know how to do it. Some divine feminine have resigned themselves to saying, well, I'm just going to work on myself. And some divine feminine will say, I'm happy right where I am. I don't need my divine masculine. And that's not true. That's actually not true. And it's great that you're working on yourself, yes. But you do need him because he's your counterpart. It's like, excuse me. My throat chakra is playing up because divine masculine wants to say something. Just hang on. Okay. It's like, I'll just quickly finish for divine feminine. She feels like she's missing something. When her divine masculine's not around, wow. It's like there's a missing piece in her heart when he's not there. Some divine feminines are crying about this. Wow. Sorry. My throat chakra plays up when the emotion comes through in the reading. So if you, I'm not, I don't have a cold or anything like that. Okay. So divine masculine's trying to come through now. He's saying, look, it's like he's listening to what divine feminine's saying. She's saying, I want my emperor. And he's saying, wow, the only real abundance in my life is divine feminine. This is in his feeling space, right? Many divine masculine have got all the resources and the money and the, the castle. They've built their own enterprise of some kind. They just want to add divine feminine to it. Look at these beautiful energies together. This is earth energy here. Many divine feminines are an earth sign. Some of your divine masculines may have earth in their chart or be an earth sign. These are two different decks. See how this card's smaller? And yet, even though I've used two different decks, the counterparts are coming together. He's feeling the same. He's feeling that this piece to the puzzle is also missing. It's very beautiful. And then, look who's here. Rushing Roger. You blink and you'll miss him. Ready? We'll do it again. See if you can see him. He's coming, 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 and then he goes, meow. I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't be serious the whole time. I'm sorry. He wants to rush in with communication. Let's see what he wants to say. We know what he's feeling. He's feeling like he's missing this piece. And for some of them, they don't want to not literally, figuratively put their cards on the table and actually say this. There's a message coming from your divine masculine here. This is the message card. Let's see. What's he going to say? Wow. Whoa. That's unheard of. Okay. Oh, wow. This is amazing. Look. Look. He is, right, coming with a message for you. Coming with a message for you. He's been planning for a long time. Perhaps 3 months even. Okay? This is a man. This won't resonate for all of you. But for those who it does, this man knows exactly what he wants. He's not playing around. He is not playing. Look at this. He's coming. We've had this guy here, right? This is the guy who's got all the money and the resources and he's grounded. Okay, this is the King of Pentacles. He's resourceful. You know, he's stable. We've now got the King of Wands and the King of Cups as well. This is the passionate, creative king. This is the loving king, the balanced emotion king. Right? Your divine masculine is nearly the emperor that you want. He's got the resources. He's got the passion. He's got the love. Okay? And the fact that the King of Swords is missing doesn't really matter for me, because the clarity is coming here from the Moon and the Hanged Man in reverse. He's just worked out what's missing. He's just gained this enlightenment. That's what he wants to tell you, but may not tell you because it's huge for him. This is huge. This is a huge, huge thing that he knows that you are it. All right? Wow, divine feminine. You should be so happy if you stumbled across this reading. This reading, your divine masculine is in love with you and loves you very much, and he's planning to get to you. You don't know it, but he is. You remember at the beginning of the reading, you're like, I hope he's planning. I hope he's got this laser vision. Not the same as that cat meme that I saw. And then it's like, not only am I deciding to come through and planning to come through and creatively working on this, but I'm going to do it with love, and I'm going to do it with passion, because I just realized how important she is. You know, it's like he's had this, you know what I mean? This godly moment, this epiphany. Epiphany is the word I want to use. All right, so divine feminine, what are you doing? Let's see what you're doing. Because you've had a bit of a rough time, I see. All right, you've got a little story here. Yeah, for some of you, you're in a third-party relationship. Not happy in the current love situation that you're in. All right. Not happy in the home where you live because there's no passion. Ugh. There's no passion. Your current partner may already have money if you're with someone. If you are with someone, not all of you are. For those of you who aren't with anyone else, you don't want to be with anyone else. You just want your divine masculine, all right? So what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, you've been trying to be positive, but you've become ungrounded a little bit. The world situation is overwhelming. Some of you are reaching out to things you shouldn't be reaching out to. Alcohol, drugs, pharmaceuticals, medications. You don't need to do that. If you need help, please contact me, all right? That's only for some of you. Okay, you don't need more alcohol or more drugs or more cigarettes or more cake. Okay, I promise you don't. Okay. You're looking at the messages you've shared. You're looking at the victories of the past. For some of you, you believe that you're not going to feel better. And all you want to do is feel better. Reach out to me. If you're not feeling good, reach out to me. I can help you. Okay. For some of you, you're deceiving yourself. You're deceiving yourself because you want this beautiful happy ever after, which you deserve. But there's some healing that needs to happen. Okay. This isn't me saying that to get into union with your twin flame you need to heal. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying regardless of your twin flame journey with your counterpart, you need to heal anyway, right? Right? You don't just come into a connection with them so you can heal. I don't believe that at all. You know, I believe that we're all constantly learning, constantly growing, constantly healing. There's always more to learn. There's always more to do. There's always more to love. And I don't believe that as soon as you miraculously heal yourself that you come into union with your twin. I don't believe that at all, because there's always going to be something more. There's always going to be this new enlightenment, this new epiphany, this new part of you. And that's what life is. Life is a stage of growth, you know. So some of you need to do my ascension package, I think. Some of you need to feel better in yourself, you know, even just put the twin flame journey on hold for a minute and just descend to a place where you feel good each day. Okay. If you're interested in that, you know, my details are in the description box. And I also believe that some of you need to understand that to manifest your twin flame, you don't need to do all this stuff that a lot of coaches and other people say you need to do, all right? I want you to understand that no one is ever going to be fully healed. No one is ever going to be fully, know all the knowledge that they're going to have. You know, life is a stage of growth. I mean, if you had a I don't know, if you watched bacteria grow in a petri dish, it goes through all these stages, you know? Or if you watched a baby grow in the womb, it goes through all these stages. It doesn't just stop growing. You know, there's emotions, there's the physicality that changes in a person. You know, we've got the whole chakra system, we've got the whole spiritual or soul system here. You know, it's a constant state of moving and growth and moving and growth and moving and growth. So for, you know, for someone to say that, you know, you'll come into union with your twin flame when you're fully healed or fully whole, you know, I don't believe that that's true. And in fact, the twin flame unions that I'm seeing coming in through those that have done my ascension package and my manifesting twin flame video, you know, would tell you different too. Okay, so I want you to know that it's not as hard as you think it is. I want you to know that if you're struggling right now and you've got some healing to do, then you've got some healing to do, but that's nothing to do with the twin flame journey. You just literally have some healing to do because you're in a place where you don't want to be. You know, it's like if you wanted to buy a castle in Scotland, right? You know, it's on the market and it's really cheap because it's run down and that's your dream and you wanted to buy it, right? There's steps that you've got to do to get to buying the castle. You know, you can't just rock up and say to the real estate agent, yeah, I'm buying the castle, and have a briefcase full of money and there it is. You know, it's a journey. It's a journey towards buying that castle. And the twin flame, this is why it's called a twin flame journey. You know, you're on the journey to union with your twin. Okay? And you don't have to light candles. You don't have to put crystals under the moon. You can do all of that too, but I don't know, you could probably spend your time better than that. All right. Some of you have chakra blockages as well. The ascension packages, the ascension package that I have also helps you with the chakra system. So if you're wondering what's in it, I'll just give you, you can click off now if you're not interested, but it talks about the mind, the physical body, the soul, the emotions, and the chakra center, the ascension package. And by the end of it, you'll see massive shifts. And some of, especially divine feminines who've done this course, have, you know, changed their whole life. They've changed their job, they've moved, they've done a lot of the things that they want to do. And so I want to, you know, shout out to those divine feminine who have done this course, because it's kind of life-changing. It's kind of like you have this aha moment where you go, oh my God, why didn't I think of this before? You know, why didn't I put myself first before? Why didn't I realize that all of this stuff that I was doing before was negating my own self? And so as you come into wholeness with yourself, you actually have more energy to give others, which is beautiful, because then you can choose who you give your time to. Whether that's your twin flame, whether that's your brother, whether that's your mother or your children or your sister or your uncle, you get to choose. You get to choose. You get to actually be in control of your own life. And I think that knowledge is power. Okay? And this is why I bring you this course. All right? So, I think what I'll do is I'm going to get a love message. I think Divine Feminine needs a love message from her Divine Masculine. So if you're still here, let's do that. Okay. So, Let's have a look. So Divine Feminine also wanted to speak. The combined energies are, I won't give up on you, so don't give up on me, please. That's the combined energy. Divine Feminine says, a long tight hug from you would be perfect right now. Some Divine Feminine say, all I want to do right now is cry and scream and let it all out because the pain is killing me inside. Yes. Some Divine Feminine are really going through it right now. She also says, I'm struggling to find the right words to say to you. Because her emotions are muddled, because she's feeling muddled, she can't think cognitively enough to be able to say what she wants to say. Divine Masculine says, I smile whenever I get a message from you. So he can't wait when he gets a message. He loves that. If he's been popping in and out, that's kind of a very Australian thing to say, popping in and out. It's very English, isn't it? UK English. For those of you from the UK, hi. We're just popping in and out, aren't we? Sorry, I'm sidetracked here. All right. For those Divine Masculines who've been popping in and out or coming back, in and out, sort of, I don't know. They're rushing Roger and then they change tact again. They're asking for forgiveness. Can you forgive me, please? They also say, I'm currently working on becoming the best version of myself. They want to bring you everything. They don't just want to bring you a half-assed Divine Masculine. They're really, really, really working towards this. And if this message is the only message that you needed to hear today, I want to be with you for the rest of my life. Not me, your Divine Masculine. It might get a bit crowded. Imagine all the twin flames together in one house. I don't know. We'd need lots of bedspreads and lots of cocoa. And Harry says he would like that very much. He would like that very much. We could call it Twin Flame Island, he says. Anyway, if that's all you get from today, I want to be with you for the rest of my life from your Divine Masculine today, from his soul. If that's all you get today, that's all you need, okay? If you need to reach out to me, please do. I would love to help you through your twin flame journey. And we're seeing lots of unions coming in for those people who've done my courses and done my videos and have private readings with me. I'm seeing unions coming in, and the emails that I get make me so delighted to do what I do. So please, if you need me, reach out. And I'm sending you love and blessings from Australia. And I hope you have a beautiful day, night, afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world. And you are loved. If no one told you today, you are loved, and I love you very much. Okay? You're very, very special. Keep doing what you're doing, and just know that if you're having a hard time, it can and it will get better. Okay? Mercury in Gatorade, as I like to say. I don't know when it ends. Tell me when it ends in the comments. I can't wait. We'll all have a party when it ends. All right? We'll all drink cocoa. Okay. Bye. Bye.